To many, Michael Keaton is the definitive live-action Batman. Keaton has cemented a legacy for himself as Batman that has lasted for over 30 years. So, how did a comedian from Western Pennsylvania land the dark brooding role of Batman? On September 5th, 1951, Michael Keaton was born. As a child, he would be the youngest of 7 children. Michael's birth name was Michael Douglas. After graduating high school, Keaton moved to Ohio, where he would study speech at Kent University. After just 2 years, Keaton decided to move back to Pittsburgh. There, he would partake in stand-up comedy and theater acting. Eventually, this would lead him to move to Los Angeles to further pursue his dream of becoming an actor. There, he began auditioning for different TV roles. Keaton would randomly be in shows such as Maude and the Mary Tyler Moore Hour. Keaton's original last name is Douglas. However, that name had already been taken, so he had to come up with another name. By looking in the K section of a phone book, he decided to go with the name Keaton. Things were starting to heat up for Keaton as he landed a co-starring role in Ron Howard's Night Shift. Here, he would establish himself as a comedic lead. He would get one of his first lead roles in 1983's Mr. Mom. Later on, Keaton would try to transition to drama, but would be unsuccessful. In 1986, Keaton was cast as the lead role in The Purple Rose of Cairo. However, the director Woody Allen decided to replace Keaton with Jeff Daniels because he felt Keaton was too modern. 1988 was the year where Keaton would finally get his big break. In Tim Burton's Beetlejuice, he would play the main character, Beetlejuice, which made Michael Keaton an instant star in Hollywood. Tim Burton loved Keaton's Beetlejuice performance so much that he decided to offer him the role of Batman in 1989's summer blockbuster, Batman. With Burton behind the camera, it was decided that this Batman was not going to be the campy 1960s Adam West version. It was going to be something audiences have never seen before, a Batman that would return to its dark roots from the early comics. When news hit that Keaton had been cast as Batman, the general public was outraged.
He's kind of a wimp.
It don't seem that it's right, you know, that you should have a smaller man playing as a Batman.
Well, I'd rather see Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I think Arnold Keaton would be good too.
He needs some muscles on him.
I would have liked to seen a sexier person, you know, a more macho man.
Keaton would be starring in the film alongside of Hollywood superstar Jack Nicholson, who would play the Joker. The film would showcase Batman's war on crime in Gotham, which was led by his arch-nemesis, the Joker. Batman was released on June 23, 1989. With a budget of $48 million, the film was a major success, grossing $400 million at the box office. The film got rave reviews. Keaton's and Nicholson's performances were heavily praised, and Burton's dark take on the world of Gotham was well received. The film did so well, Warner Brothers decided to create an animated TV show called Batman the Animated Series, which would feature Batman and his endless rogues gallery. The show was a major hit from the start. The cartoon was able to keep Batman fans satisfied until the next Batman feature film would be released. Batman Returns was released in 1992. Keaton would return as Batman. Keaton almost doubled his payday from the last film by receiving $11 million to reprise his role as Batman. His 2 co-stars would be Danny DeVito as the Penguin and Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman. The film was a box office success, but not as much as 1989's Batman. This would lead Warner Brothers to go down a different path for the next Batman film. Due to creative differences, Burton chose not to return to direct the next Batman film. Soon after, Keaton followed in his footsteps by turning down the opportunity to play Batman once again in Batman Forever. Keaton rejected the role because the studio wanted to go in a lighter direction with the Batman character. Despite turning down the role in Batman Forever, Keaton is considered by many as the best portrayal of Batman. It's been 3 decades since Keaton donned the cape and cowl. However, Keaton leaves behind a long-lasting legacy in the eyes of Batman fans.
Anything, I'm going to leave you with these 2 words.
And those two words are, I'm Batman.